Hi everybody, Sean here. Just an update on my weight loss journey. Welcome to January 2020. Today is Friday the 3rd, and as you can tell, I'm getting ready for work. I got a little bit of time before I go in and start my shift, so just figured I would do a little update. Yeah, I put on just about 10, 12 pounds over Christmas. Opening my eating window, really just, even that 6 hours was way too much for me while I'm trying to lose weight because I haven't reestablished my lower set point body weight. So yeah, as of today, I'm 171 even. Yeah, not happy with that number, but it is what it is. I enjoyed the holidays. Shameen Miller is through Facebook doing Rolling 48s, which I signed up for, so we are on that path. We did our first 48 and refed on 1,000 calories of hamburger meat. Took it safe, basic, simple, where I started. Hamburger meat is cheap, easy, and efficient. Make some hamburger patties. You can go buy Whataburger, get some hamburger patties. Don't care, 1,000 calories of hamburger meat. It works well for me. No cheese, no extras, no eggs, no nothing. Just no bacon, no bacon. But that's what the 171's actually better than what it was. So yeah, was not happy with my January 1st weight. That's why it's been a while since I've come and said hi to everybody. But we're gonna fix that. Everything is fixable because this is a very fast, easy way to lose weight, and it's what I did after Thanksgiving. I put on about 10 pounds, and then I fasted for 5 days to get that back off. Well, the holidays come at the end of the month when you want to do your calculations, like you want to do, okay, here's the end of the month, this is where I do my weigh-in, and then I'm going to calculate how much weight I lost this month. I don't like that. I think we should do it at the 15th, because that 30 days always looks better than the last day of the month for some reason for me. I digress. Other interesting things. I'm also on Instagram as Carnivore Nurse. It's Carnivore without the E _nurse. And I've posted some pictures there of, I've had skin tags since I turned 30. Just a little over 30. Yeah. 43. On my neck, under my arms, down my sides, odd places, anywhere where there's a lot of friction, a lot of rolls. I've always had a lot of moles and a lot of skin tags since I reached maturity. And they're disappearing. Like, they will get really tiny and flat, and then they kind of itch, and they're like a scab. And then you scratch it, and it comes off. You have a little red spot for a couple of days, maybe a week at most. It scabs over, and then when that falls off, I'm either left with like a little dark brown spot, another mole with a weird brown center. I don't understand it, but hey, we're going with it. But the skin tag is gone. I no longer have any skin tags on my neck. None behind my ears. There's like, and I took a picture. It looks really weird, but it's this area here where I had several skin tags up in here, and I circled where the skin tags were so that way you can kind of see what it looks like after. And then I had one, the reason I did this was I had one that just fell off. And you don't usually catch them, where I thought, hey, I'll take a picture of this and share it, because a lot of people have said, here and there, skin tags are an issue, and they've also had skin tags falling off, and me being someone who had them, I'm like, how does that fall off? That's like, you gotta freeze it off, you have to cut it off. Heard horror stories, you cut it off and it bleeds, and then it doesn't heal properly. But really, they just kind of dry up, flatten out, and fall off. So, there's hope for people with skin tags. It's a wonderful thing. Let's see. Other interesting things. I've got, Fasting Mimi, I believe is her name, over on Instagram, is also discussing like blisters on your hands. Like, let me tell you, when you first start fasting, your skin does the weirdest things. Let's see, even Snake Diet Maya, she had posted as well, boils, acne, skin breakouts. Your body is detoxing and getting rid of all these poisons you've been putting in your body. I mean, I lived on fast food and, Twinkies, Ho-Hos, ice cream, pizza, donuts, fast food, McDonald's. Just French fries were my friend. Dr. Pepper. I mean, I always had a big old Dr. Pepper with me everywhere I went. So your body getting rid of all these toxins, it's going to show in your skin. Breakouts. But I have my acne prone areas. I'm sure everyone has their own acne prone areas. But boils will pop up and drain and start getting rid of some of this stuff that your body's trying to get rid of. Your lymph nodes will become inflamed in here. I had a really bad boil here one time that just absolutely horrendous, draining. I mean, they hurt. They're terrible. You'll never forget if you have a really bad boil that you've got to deal with. And unfortunately for myself, I carry a lot of weight in my bottom, and I also had one on my bottom. And it's just, they make your life miserable because you can't sit down. You can't lay down. Your bottom comes in contact with so much, especially if you're like me, and at the time I was a very lazy person, so I would have to stand up and lean over a counter in order to get some relief from having pressure on that area until it drained. And then you have to be on antibiotics to get it to heal, and it's just a miserable time all around, because then, they may have to cut you open, drain it out, take the sac out. It's a wonderful process. So this could happen, if you've never fasted before and you just start fasting for 5 to 7 days and your body starts getting rid of all these toxins, you could end up with horrible acne for days and just your skin doing the weirdest things. Rash. I had little bumps all up the back of my arms that broke out. I used to break out right through my chest really bad, so I had a really bad breakout here that took a while to clear up. But now I have not had any acne on my chest in over a month, and it's just really, really nice, because anywhere that there was a lot of heat, a lot of friction, a lot of clothes rubbing, I would get all kinds of weird, little acne, little pimples, little infected hair follicles. Now my biggest, I exfoliate. That's what I found out the hard way, is that, get those little exfoliating brushes, so when you shower, exfoliate, you're sloughing off all that dead skin, all those bad germs you're secreting out of your pores. You want to get rid of that. And if you exfoliate really well, it helps not to get any infected hair follicles, not to get any more just sores or any weird lesions that may crop up if you just do a lot of exfoliating. I still moisturize. A lot of carnivores, a lot of people are like, it's not natural, you don't need to lotion and moisturize because it will keep your body from producing its own natural oils. But, me, I lather myself in lotion, so if it may help, I'm not sure, but, it makes me feel better and it smells good, so I like my lotion. Let's see. Discuss my weight, my skin issues. I'm still walking anywhere from 5 to 7 miles a day, 30 to 45 minutes of cardio, just something to get my heart rate up. I want to stick with that. And like I said, I'm doing Shameen Miller's Rolling 48. So the goal is to, all of January, only eat every 40 to 48 hours, which, I think that's completely doable, because I've got a group, I've got a mindset, and I do well with that. Since the Carnivore 75 Hard Challenge is over, I just do really well when I have a group support system and people that I can, sit there and chat with and encourage, and they can encourage me. And if I have questions, I can ask them. I really like answering questions. If people put out questions on Instagram, if I can help, if I know what's going on, I will. I am a nurse, but, I take care of the elderly. So my continuing education and what I've done for a while now gears towards the aging group, Alzheimer's, dementia, things of that nature. So it's not like, I'm not an ER nurse. I did not study up on emergency room nursing. If you sliced your arm open, go to the ER. It's a completely different breed of nursing than what I'm into with long-term care. So, but if it's something I know about, something I've seen, I will be more than happy to chime in. If it's something I've had personal experience with, I'll be more than happy to, give any advice that I can. But as everybody says, watching the videos that we put out here, those of us that are fasting or carnivore, it's just to help you with what works for us. Everybody is individual. Everybody is different. And I'm sure y'all get sick of hearing this, but you know, if you have medical issues, consult a doctor before you try anything that may damage your body. And everybody's going to react different to fasting, and everybody's at a different level of fitness and a different level of health in their life. So if you can find a doctor that is supportive of a fasting focused lifestyle, or a doctor that's supportive of a carnivore diet, definitely suggest speaking with them prior to beginning any new workout regimen, eating changes, especially if you're on insulin. I have a big issue with insulin now that I know so much reading Jason Fung's book. If you're taking insulin, or you have family members taking insulin, do everything you can to get off, because the damage that it does will permeate the rest of your life. And yeah, I'm just so disturbed by what I found out reading Jason Fung's book on the impact of adding insulin into your life in order to control your blood sugars is just astounding. I don't know why it bothers me so much. I mean, people have known this for apparently a very long time, but it just hit me a little bit harder knowing how many people that as nurses we give insulin to, we give metformin to, glucophage, all those lovely diabetic medications, and they are not helping them in the long term. They're helping them in the immediate moment, but they are so bad for you long term. It would be so much better just to change the way you eat, get away from that medication, get away from paying for the prescriptions, and to really help your health by losing the weight, because this is how you do it. I mean, fasting works, carnivore works. It works for me, it works for so many others. I just wish that everybody out there could see the benefits as clearly as the people who have already started this lifestyle could see it, because it's worth it. If you're thinking about doing it, it's worth it. It is so worth it just to give it a shot. Give it 90 days. Try carnivore. Try intermittent fasting. Start little, work your way up. There are so many good people out there that will encourage you and give you advice on how to do it. And, you know, if you take away anything from my videos, please, if just start. Give it 90 days. See how much better you feel. The change that this has made in my life is tremendous. Okay, I'll quit ranting. Y'all have a great day, and when I think of something interesting to talk about, I will pop back on and say hi, everybody.